Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Wade Watches. I'm Wade, and today I'm going to be reviewing Ghostbusters 1984, directed by Ivan Reitman and starring Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, Sigourney Weaver, Rick Moranis, and Ernie Hudson. So, I am reviewing all of the Ghostbusters movies leading up to Frozen Empire, partially because I just want to review them all, put them out there on YouTube, but also because I've only ever seen the first two Ghostbusters movie prior to me doing this. I haven't seen the 2016 Ghostbusters movie, nor have I seen Ghostbusters Afterlife, which as I understand, is a sequel to the original films, whereas the 26 one is a reboot. And I'm definitely curious to check out those two movies because people have had some strong opinions about the more recent films. So I can't wait to get to that and see if all the things I've heard are true. I can't wait. But for now, we're sticking with the tried and true classic. I mean, even Ghostbusters 2 has some things, but but for today, we're taking a look at what's widely regarded as the best film in the franchise, and also just one of the greatest comedies ever made, ever put on the silver screen. And I'm in that camp. I love the hell out of the first Ghostbusters movie. It's a classic. It's rewatchable. It's a movie that you can put on like any time of the year. It does not have to be Halloween. It's just one of those rewatchable go-to comfort movies for me. Um, and what I love so much about this movie is that it's a film that on paper should have been too crazy to work. And believe it or not, it was written, by Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis, who also star in the film. Dan Aykroyd was the one who originally came up with the idea, and supposedly it was supposed to be even more bonkers than that when it was supposed to be just him and John Belushi, who of course passed away 2 years before the movie came out. Apparently, it was supposed to be the two of them like going across like multiple dimensions to fight ghosts and whatnot. But though this, what we ended up getting is definitely more grounded than that. It's still a crazy movie because it's comedy, it's action, and it's horror, and all of those genres coming together blend really well. And furthermore, our quartet of heroes here aren't the typical archetypal badass action heroes of the 80s. No Stallone, no Schwarzenegger, no Van Damme, no Harrison Ford. There are these four oddballs. Well, really, the three oddballs. Winston Zedmore, played by Ernie Hudson's kind of the straight man of them all, but they're these kind of oddballs who become heroes. They play well off of one another, and it just all works, man. And yeah, I really enjoy this movie. A couple of minor gripes, and yes, I do have some minor critiques. First is that I really do feel that Ernie Hudson as Winston Zedmore was pretty much just shoved into this movie, and I'm not saying he's there to be the token black guy. All right, so don't flood my comment section with that shit. I'm just saying he feels like out of all of them, it just feels like he doesn't have as much character development. He just shows up to apply for the position of a Ghostbuster. But it would have been better if they had given him some backstory, like why out of all of a sudden do you want to just capture ghosts? Like what compels you to do that? Because so much of the movie, that first half of the movie pretty much is is just the three guys who found the Ghostbusters, Peter Venkman, Ray Stantz, and Egon Spangler. It's established that at least Venkman's kind of the skeptic, but Stantz and Spangler are very passionate about the paranormal. They have a bunch of theories about ghosts and capturing ghosts, and you see that form. And Venkman is kind of the one who pushes them to go into business for themselves. But Winston Zedmore just shows up, so I would have liked to have known a lot about them, and that's still something, a little gripe I have every time I watch this movie. Also, the romance between Peter Venkman and Dana Barrett, played by Sigourney Weaver. I'm sorry. I get what they're trying to do here. And it's a very self aware thing where it's like he is creeping her out. He is making her uncomfortable. But Bill Murray and Peter Venkman, they're just, Bill Murray as Peter Venkman, he's just so charming in that kind of cynical, quirky, oddball kind of way. I get that's what they're going for. It's even acknowledged in the movie, like, you're probably thinking I'm a creep. I just don't buy the romance. Sorry, don't get. I just don't buy it for a second. But guys, minor gripes, minor complaints. I still enjoy Ghostbusters. It's a classic for a reason. And wrapping it up, I'm gonna give Ghostbusters a well-deserved 9.5 out of 10. Would have been a flawless movie had it not been for those two things. Two things. They don't take the movie, but they're still noticeable. I can't help but be disappointed that those two elements weren't handled a bit better, but I still enjoy the hell out of this movie every time I watch it. It's a classic. If you haven't seen the original 84 Ghostbusters yet, please do yourself a huge service and check it out. So 9.5 out of 10 for the original 1985 Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters 2 review coming soon. This has been another edition of Watches, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.